Hello and welcome to Reality TV News Update, where you'll find the most recent news, entertaining moments, and exclusive behind-the-scenes content. Fans and house guests alike were shaken by Zae Frederich's eviction, which was one of Big Brother 27's most intense exits. Zae was widely regarded as one of the more likable players of the season because of his loyalty, calm demeanor, and keen social insight. He was a steady voice in the midst of the chaos in the Big Brother house. But when the votes were counted, the people he thought he could trust the most surprised him. Zae discusses what really transpired behind those walls and how the betrayal he endured may have forever altered his perspective on the game as he sits down after his eviction. The eviction no one saw coming. Thursday night, when Julie Chen Moonvase announced the results, the room became silent. When Zae's name was announced, the unanimous vote stunned not only him, but also the fans who were watching the live feeds. He thought he was safe until the very last moment. In his post-eviction interview, Zae, who was still clearly processing the outcome, stated, "I truly thought I had the numbers. That morning I spoke with everyone. I received compliments, a handshake, and a look in the eye. I just froze when Julie read my name. After all the effort I had put into maintaining that alliance, it made no sense." However, his self-assurance was founded on shifting sands. A new power structure that decided Zae's strategic loyalty had become a liability had emerged behind his back, the sideshow that ended an alliance. Zae had joined forces with players like Ava, Riley, and Rachel throughout the season, a group that fans called the Foundation. Their strategy was straightforward: maintain control, eliminate the loose ends, and direct the narrative. However, cracks began to appear as alliances changed and paranoia took hold. Zae disclosed, "Ava stopped including me in game talks the week before my eviction. Riley began to shun eye contact. I didn't want to believe what I could see as being off. I wondered if they were just trying to keep things low-key or were simply stressed. It turned out that they had planned to evict me." The move to evict Zae reportedly came from a growing fear that he was too well-liked by the jury, a dangerous reputation late in the game. Zae acknowledged, "I get it. I played the game honestly. I was in control of my actions and didn't make any noise. However, it appears that made me a threat." He said that the fact that his closest ally, Ava, was betrayed was the thing that hurt the most. "We spoke each night. I was told that she was my priority. After that, she circled back and voted me out. That is the area that hurts." Is Ava's betrayal a game changer or a personal setback? On the internet, fans have been quick to analyze Ava's decision, with some describing it as a smart strategic pivot and others as a cold-blooded betrayal. Zae, on the other hand, shows surprising restraint about it. He said, "I don't hate her for it. It's Big Brother. It's a part of the game to cheat, lie, and betray. But instead of pretending until the very last minute, I wish she had acknowledged it to my face." Zae paused when asked if he would vote for Ava to win if she reached the finale. It varies. If she makes it there by continuing to play smart, sure. But if she destroys every bridge on her way up, she will lose votes from the jury. It matters how you play. Where his strategy failed? Zae acknowledged that being too comfortable was his biggest mistake after his expulsion. He stated, "I didn't realize how quickly the game could change. I gave people too much faith. I should have been more strategic and aggressive. In this household, being loyal is often seen as a weakness, so I thought being loyal would earn me respect." Zae also regretted not going after Riley earlier in the season, a player whose name has been tied to multiple blindsides. He said, "Riley was always 2 steps ahead. He made people feel safe, then pulled the rug out from under them. I should have known better." However, Zae is of the opinion that his strategy, which emphasized honesty and the development of relationships, resulted in something far more important than the $750,000 cash prize. "I played a game of which I am proud. I didn't lie just because I wanted to. I built real connections. That's who I am." His perspective on the other players. When asked about the current state of the house, Zae didn't hold back. He stated bluntly, "Ava is playing scared now. She made a big move, but now everyone knows that she cannot be trusted. That will eventually catch up with her. As for Riley, Zae called him the snake of the season. He's manipulative, but you can't deny he's good at it. He might actually win if he makes it to the end. The man is adept at controlling others. Meanwhile, he praised players like Rachel and Ethan for staying grounded. He said Rachel is underrated, she's observant, loyal, and people underestimate her. Ethan is quiet but deliberate. I'd love to see them both take everything. The game's emotional costs. Zae discussed the mental strain of being in the Big Brother house, a side of the experience that viewers rarely see, behind the gameplay and strategy. He stated, it messes with your head. You're constantly questioning everyone. You don't know who's lying, who's plotting, or what people are saying about you when you're not in the room. It is draining. He added that the isolation and lack of contact with the outside world made it even harder. He said, you start missing real life. You miss your family, your friends, even just walking outside without cameras on you. It's a mental marathon. Despite the hardships, Zae said he wouldn't trade the experience for anything. He said, it was the hardest and most rewarding thing I've ever done. You learn so much about yourself, how you handle pressure, how you deal with trust, and how far you'll go to win. What will Zae do next? Zae claims that he's taking things one step at a time as he adjusts to life outside the Big Brother house. He said, I'm decompressing right now, catching up on my sleep, reintroducing myself to real food, and reconnecting with everyone. He also hinted that his fans might not have seen the end of him. He said if they ever do an All-Stars or Second Chances season, I'd come back in a heartbeat. But I won't play Zae as loyal the next time. I'm being strategic. I learned my lesson. He's looking forward to watching the rest of the season from the jury house and possibly influencing the final vote for the time being. He said with a grin, I'll be watching closely. And believe me, I'll be voting for the person who earned it, not just the one who lied the best. Final thoughts. As Zae Frederich walks away from Big Brother 27, fans are left reflecting on the kind of player he was, kind, strategic, and genuine in a game that rewards deception. His exit might have been heartbreaking, but his attitude shows the grace of a true competitor. He said, I came in wanting to play hard, but stay true to who I am, and I did it. Even though I didn't make it to the finale, I left with my integrity intact, which, in my opinion, is a win. Zae's journey will undoubtedly remain one of Big Brother 27's standout stories due to his combination of charm, honesty, and perseverance. It is testament that authenticity can still shine through, even in a house built on betrayal.